Hello, welcome to part 5 of my May 2013 pickups. It's the third part of films tonight. A little bit tired, so if I sound probably not too over enthusiastic, you know why. Barney decided to come into the video again. So these are the remaining titles I got this month. So there's got a few I want to cover off. I'll start with some of the DVDs. These are in no particular order. First few are from 88 Films and they're in the Grindhouse collection. Showing you 2 or 3 of the titles already. These are the rest of them. This one is Seedpeople, all very low budget films. This has got a behind the scenes on here, trailer and reversible sleeve. Next one is Dr. Alien. This is number 5, and this has got a bonus film, auditions, again reversible sleeve. So the last one was number 6. Next one is Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity, and this is number 3. And bonus film on this one, and reversible sleeve. Just rescue that and the DVD back, which Barney decided to walk off with. Next one is Creepozoids, and this is number 4, and this has a bonus film as well, and reversible sleeve. And the last of these ones, this is Beach Babes from Beyond. It's number 7, and it's making of extended scenes. No bonus film on this one, but there is a reversible sleeve. Actually, there's one more, sorry. Mandroid. This is number 8. And making of again, trailers, reversible sleeve. So far they've released 8 in that series so far, and not sure if there's any more coming out shortly. There's nothing planned, but there may be some more later in the year. Next one is Volume 2 of the Ealing Studios Rarities collection. Should you part 1 in another video. And basically these are slim cases, 2 discs inside, 2 films on each disc, and a lot of these are Ealing films which never were previously released. You can get Volume 1 and 2 now. Volume 3, 4 and 5 are available to pre-order. There'll probably be a few of these because there's a lot of Ealing films made. So the price, I think it was £9, it might be a bit more now. It's got 4 films for £9. So if you buy all 5 volumes, you've got 20 films. And I do prefer them in these thin cases. Probably will be a box set released with all the full collection in, so not sure how many there'll be, but don't want to hold out just in case there isn't one, so I'll buy them as they come out. Next one is a DVD, and this is from Terracotta Distribution, and if anybody likes any of the third window releases and the Smiths label, recommend these. And interviews, extract from the dubbing session on there. This is an animated film. It says forceful, uncompromising sucker punch of a movie. Nothing to do with Sucker Punch, but on there. I think this is, yeah, it's, you can see there, it's a Korean film. Yeah, this is ratio TBC. There's a mistake there, because probably when they did this slave they hadn't decided what ratio was going to be. So I presume this might be 16:9 or similar. Next one is another massive cinema release. This is the complete existing films of Sadao Yamanaka, including those films there. Humanity in Paper Balloons was a previous DVD release, which is included on this, plus there's a couple of other films. This is number 122 in the range. This is a DVD only release. This is 2 discs. And there were 27 films made by this director in 6 years, but only 3 of them survive. Whether the other ones are lost forever or they turn up in the future remains to be seen. But anyone's into Mizoguchi, Ozu, any of the great Japanese directors, this is another recommended director. I think. Oh, and it's got, yes, 3-4 films, and it's got some segments of 2 of the lost films and a booklet and a video piece by Tony Raines. Highly recommend any commentaries that he's done or any extras to watch them. Next one, title I think I showed you in part 3 or part 4. This is the DVD version of the Murder Elif 21. This is number 124, if you can see that very well. Same as the Blu-ray, just obviously DVD format. Next one is another 88 films release, and this is Slice and Dice, the slasher film forever, and it's the complete history of Mad Maniac movies. So we've got Jason, we've got Freddy Krueger, Chucky, that is, yeah, I think that's Jason as well, is it? I can't tell. Should know that actually, but there's a history of those films, and there's a bonus documentary on this too. Don't Go in the Backwoods. It's only 37 minutes, but there's also some trailers for films / titles on here. Been a number of different documentaries about horror films. There's one on the Last House on the Left, 3-disc original DVD release of the original film, and there's some other ones. No, on the discs. There's one on the Halloween disc, a 2-disc DVD. Well, always interesting. Next one, this is Side by Side from Axiom Films, and UK only has a DVD release of this. The America has a Blu-ray release, and it's about the history of filmmaking, 35mm and digital filmmaking, and it's got a lot of the great directors on there. David Lynch, James Cameron, Martin Scorsese, David Fincher, George Lucas, and it's got some bonus interviews on there as well. Next one is one I picked up the other day in the Birmingham HMV store, and this is the Hangover Parts 1 and 2. There probably will be a Part 3 of a box of including Part 3 coming out once that's on Blu-ray, but I'm not too fussed about that. I only really wanted the first one, and if someone tried to find the first one in the store, couldn't see it. And this is £9, I think it was. So the same price I probably would have paid for the one on its own. So there's both films in here. The DVD of The Hangover doesn't have the extended cut, but the Blu-ray has. So it's basically the same as the normal single releases. This hasn't got any ultraviolet or digital copies with it, nor has it got the DVD conversions, just the Blu-ray discs. Next few, or next couple anyway, are BFI releases. This one's Curvos, if that's pronounced. This was announced a while back and had numerous delays. Finally come out, and one I've been waiting to watch. It's dual format, it's got the Blu-ray and DVD, and like some of the BFI releases, there are extra features which are only on the DVD. Their philosophy is, if it's not good enough to be put in HD, then they'll just put it on the DVD. A couple of extra features on there, and the usual booklet. Next one is I think it's the 4th John Cassavetes collection release, and this is opening night. Again, this has been delayed a couple of times. It's a slightly different cover to what was originally announced. There's another one coming out coming soon. That'll be the 5th, I think the 5th and final one. And there's some extra features on there, and a booklet as usual. And again, another BFI release. This is Chronicle of a Summer. Dual format again. Some extra features on there, documentary, audio recording, an interview. Not too familiar with this film, but I like a lot of the BFI releases, so I tend to buy them. So on there. And this is the last of the BFI releases, and this is Theorem. This is by Paolo Pasolini. This originally had a DVD only release, and it's finally got a Blu-ray release. There was 3 ones a couple of years ago: Arabian Nights, Canterbury Tale. I can't remember what the other one was called, which got upgraded to Blu-ray as well. And Masters of Cinema have released a couple of films by Paolo Pasolini. I'm not sure how many more are left to be released into Blu-ray. And again, a few extra features on there, interview, audio commentary. 2013 theatrical release trailer, I think is that for this film. And the booklet as usual. Next couple are Artificial Eye releases. This is The Unbelievable Truth by Hal Hartley. One of a number of Hal Hartley films being released on Blu-ray. Showed you in the previous video, Amateur. I've got a box set, DVD box set of Hal Hartley film from Artificial Eye. Hopefully they get upgraded to Blu-ray as well. There's some one extra feature on there. Don't normally have a lot of extra features on these Artificial Eye releases. Next one is an Australian film. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Lore or Lore. Again, Artificial Eye. Directed by Katie Shortland, who also directed the film Somersault. Not seen that one. Some extra piece on there. If you're looking for a good label to buy titles from, I recommend Artificial Eye. They also release DVDs. Still, not every film comes out on Blu-ray, so I'd recommend them. Next one, it's one of the other titles that I can put off buying. I think again I've read bad reviews on it, not the film itself but of the disc. But it's $3.99 on the Entertainment Store on Play, the ones who are doing the exclusive steelbooks through Play. And this is the good, the bad, the weird. I think the issue people had was this didn't have the Korean cut of the film, although it's got the alternative Korean ending on there. Because I upgraded the DVD for this one. It's got compared to Indiana Jones. That's a Korean film. Another one which is cheap on Play. This is Bender Belili, and anyone who's watched One of a Social Club, it's a similar style of film, and it's about an group of African street musicians going over to America and recording their first album. And nice selection of extra features on here. This is only $3.99 as well. There's a few more titles to go through. Next one is My Left Foot, starring Daniel Day-Lewis. This is one of the films he won an Oscar for, and he's playing the character Christy Brown. He was born with cerebral palsy, and a story of his life. This is from ITV DVD. Or they've changed the logo now, ITV, so you can see there. Next one is an Arrow release. Just an Arrow release, not an Arrow Video, or Arrow Drome, or Arrow Academy. And this is called I Wish. And this is a Japanese film. Yeah, not a lot of extra features on here, but this is a title you buy for the film more than the extra features. And you see, it's a modern fairy tale about two young boys trying to reunite their divided family. Next one is a box set. This is Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is the first 4 movies, or the 4 movies they've made so far. These are the 1-disc versions, don't have any extra features. Discs in there, just what's on the main discs of the film. There is a bonus disc in there actually, but the actual main extras of the films aren't in here, as you can see. Wasn't aware of that when I ordered it, but decided to keep the order because it was 15 quid, back up to 30 quid now. So it's got the bonus disc. I will pick up the 3 films, the first 3 separately. I've got the 4th one on Blu-ray Steelbook, so I'll pick up the first 3 for the extra features. Next one is Night Train, and I think this was part of the Polish Cinema Classics Volume 1 box set. It's from second run. Not too many releases by them recently, although they've got a few more coming out now. They don't do Blu-rays, do DVDs, but that's more down to the cost, and to be fair, I don't mind DVD, so I can put up with the fact it's not on Blu-ray. Although some of their films they do get released by the labels in the US and worldwide as Blu-rays, and they tend to do a lot of Polish, Czechoslovakian, Eastern European films. There's one, if that's one out of the box, and there's one more that was left to come out, hopefully soon, sometime. And just got the last, well, 4 or 5 titles really. Okay, this one is ParaNorman 3D. Just a little bit damage on the slipcase, but that was the best one they had in HMV. Bought at the same time as I bought Hangover. And this is the 3D version. There is a lenticular sleeve, which I don't know if it was an HMV exclusive, but they haven't got it anymore anyway. I did see one a while back, but that was damaged. So sort of held off, and the price dropped on Amazon, and I held off still, and I got this slightly cheaper in HMV. It's from the same people who made Coraline. Some X features on there as well, and as usual, a lot of these releases seem to have an ultraviolet copy. Next one, again, this was from Play, and this was also $3.99. This is Seraphim Falls with Pierce Brosnan and Liam Neeson. I thought I had this on DVD, but I didn't have it, so this is the first time I've owned this film, and it's quoted as the best Western in years. Fair, doesn't make a lot of Westerns now, really, but I think probably the Proposition might rank that slightly higher than this. Yeah, audio commentary, behind the scenes, and DTS sound. Got me sad being a special feature. Suppose I have to put it on there. Not seen this before. It's 116 minutes, so it's not that long. Next one is Gangster Squad. Thought it might have got a steelbook release, but it hasn't. Few reviews of this film haven't rated it very highly, but I do like these kind of films anyway, so I thought I'd buy it. I have seen bits of it, trailers and stuff, so I'll try and make my own mind up. And I don't think I'll be disappointed with this. It may not be the best thing ever, but I expect it to be fairly good. Okay, another ultraviolet copy there. It's got Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Nick Nolte, Emma Stone, and Sean Penn. And last main one of these is The Kids Are Alright. And it's got Annette Bening, Julianne Moore, Mark Ruffalo, who played the Hulk in the Avengers movie. Again, this was another cheap title, like many of the other ones I've shown you. It's from Amazon. Just the final one you saw there, this is the replacement copy of Jack Reacher from the Entertainment Store, because the original one they sent out, there was little faint scratches on the front. I know from other videos I've seen and other comments I've read that people have had ones with fingerprints on, spine slashes, so even the replacements aren't perfect, and they've got no spare copies left, so anybody hoping for a replacement with a damaged copy won't have much luck. I think this one looks okay. They keep this sealed like the other one, just because I've got the Blu-ray copy and I don't want to open this. and there's only 500 of this in one anyway, the UK version. 4,000 if you want to include the original release, original copies are sent out. So that's all the titles then I got for May. Trying to keep these videos shorter. This one ended up being 25 minutes, but I thought it was probably best to do that and split it into 6 parts. So June titles will be coming through in the next few days. Quite a lot out on the 3rd of June, so maybe another video up shortly after. And I've got a number of other videos which I keep saying I'm going to do. Try and get some of those other ones done, such as my in-depth collection videos and other ones. Get those up and make a bit of a change then from these just monthly updates. Have some bit of variety on there. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and until my next video, thanks for watching.